Hi again, and welcome to another video. This is the third instalment of the 7 Tools of Christmas series of videos. Yeah, so we talk about angle grinders and bench grinder in this video. These are what I've always used to sharpen blades. I started off with this Bosch angle grinder, and I've done a lot of blades with that, sharpened a lot of blades, and yeah, I don't really know why I bought the bench grinder, because that worked fine. I think it was a case of putting it in my shed, so it's sort of always set up and it was always there to sharpen blades, but I found that quite a lot slower to sharpen blades than the angle grinder. These can be a bit dangerous, sharpening blades with an angle grinder. They can catch, so just be careful if you do use one of these to sharpen a blade, especially if you're not used to using one. And I haven't actually currently got the handle on there. The other one, I'll show you that in a minute. The handle on it, and you need that handle there to hold it in position. Don't try and do it without the handle on. Actually, I'll show you that now. So I'm covered in showing you that. That one has got the handle on, so you've got good control of that when you're doing the blade. Yeah, the bench grinder did an okay job. But like I said, it was just slower. So to be honest, that's been in the box for probably a year now and hasn't been out. So yeah, I started off with this one. I think I got it as a present, and it's mains. And I do use it on other stuff as well, not just for blades. I use it for grinding down welding and all sorts of things, grinding down rust and that. And these, actually, while I'm here, these flat discs are great discs. I'll just get one from down here and show you while we're talking about angle grinders. Here's a new one. Yeah, you used to have a backing plate on them, which I think I've got one of them down here as well. There we go. Yeah, you used to have a backing plate on them, and then you put the disc, just a flat disc on front for grinding or sanding or whatever. But then they came out with these flat discs, and they are brilliant because they get jagged around the edge, and they're a lot more difficult to put on the grinder as well. These ones, all you just do is that you just put that on all in one. They last a fair while. I think I forget how much I paid for them, but I look at deals, and if you buy them in bulk, they are reasonable. And yeah, so they're the ones I use. So yeah, let's talk about this upper angle grinder. This is the one I mainly use now, for the simple reason is it's a Dewalt cordless one. So actually the battery's in it. And this is a lovely tool. I really like this tool. At the moment it's got the slitting disc in it. So I've used it for I must have used it for cutting metal last time. If it's not too tight, you press that button in there like so. It is a bit tight at the moment. I'll get an Allen key in a second and just undo that, and then show you putting the other disc on. But yeah, that is a good tool. And the good thing about that, if that catches, if that jams, it's got a safety mechanism in it that it stops it. So then you have to turn it off. You have to turn it off and turn it back on again, and then it starts again. So there is a bit of a safety mechanism in this one. Some of the electric ones sort of, yeah, they'll just keep going. Nowadays, after having an accident with one quite a few years ago, this one is okay, because if you see there, if you push that up, if that catches and comes out your hand, your finger will come off that and it'll stop. But some of them you should just click and stay on even when you took your finger off. So if they got caught, they carry on going. So I don't know whether they... Oh no, actually that is one that stays on. I thought it was one that... But when I use it now, I just use it like that. So if I slip, then it'll come off. But that actually does, yeah, lock on. So I don't think that was a very clever idea from the manufacturers, really. At least if you can hold it on while you're using it. If you have an accident, then yeah, it flicks off. And when I cut my leg open many years ago now, and yeah, it just stayed on, and it had a jagged one of those on it, and that yeah, cut into my leg. Trip to the A&E and 11 stitches. Yeah, I don't really want to remember it. It was a good few weeks of a very stinging inner leg, but luckily it healed up very well, and you can hardly see where it was now. So yeah, I'll just get that an Allen key for that, and then I'll show you how to change the disc on this Dewalt one. So yeah, I might as well show you this one first, how you take the disc off if you haven't done it before. It's pretty straightforward. Just press that button in like so there, and then you've got this tool here. It comes with an angle grinder, and then it gets to a lock position, and then just does like that. So I'll just turn it back up, even though it could do with a new disc on it anyway. The Dewalt, sometimes it's got the button on the back there again. Sometimes I can get away with just pressing it and undoing it like that, but this time it's gone quite tight, so just hold that in, and then I just get an Allen key. And then that's like so, and then that I won't do at the moment, but then that disc just slides straight on there, and you're done. No backing plate or anything, so nice and easy. So let's tighten that back up. There we go. You can change a guard angle round, I believe. There is like a little spring clip on that where you can change the guard angle round. I must be happy with it there, because that's where it's been since I have had it. But yeah, that's just handy because you haven't got to plug it in or anything. So that's the one that I mainly use for doing mower blades. I will just show you this bench grinder while we're at it. Like, if you're a bit worried about, because some people are a little bit nervous of using an angle grinder because they are quite a harsh sort of, they seem quite a dangerous tool, and they are in the wrong hands. So like I said before, be careful if you do use one. But this, all you just do is make sure you always, whenever you're using any of these, safety glasses is a must. You could, yeah, just spins round, and you just get your angle on the blade like so. Just show you one. I've got an old blade down here. Yeah, you got the angle of the blade like that. And where are we? And yeah, then just get the angle right, and just, because it doesn't spin stupidly fast, you can go on that one as well like that, and just get your angles right. So yeah, that is the safer one out the methods for sharpening the blade. But I use the Dewalt one because it's the quickest. It's the quickest because it's cordless, and yeah, you can just get it done. You just can get it done quick. The one you got to plug in, obviously you have to have a lead, and then the bench grinder. The bench grinder would be better if I had it on a platform to use it, but I don't. So yeah, that just gets left in the box, and I use the Dewalt one. So there we are. This is the third instalment of tools for the shed, must-have tools, and I would say one, either or really, angle grinder or the bench grinder, whatever, it will sharpen blades and it will do the job. I've even heard of people doing by hand with files and that, but yeah, that's just too tiring. So yeah, my favourite method is the angle grinder, but like I said, that one does an okay job. I've done quite a few blades on that one, and it's worked fine. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video again soon.